Hi, and welcome to the 2021 Involve EU Week Student Activities Fair. Thank you for your patience as our team has been working diligently to introduce this new format for the fair. In lieu of in-person trainings, check-in advance of the program, we are offering this virtual training to allow you and your organization the flexibility to share this information with all relevant parties. The Student Involvement Fair, also known as Involve EU Week, strives to connect student organizations, departments, and programs with incoming students, students looking to get involved, and transfer students with opportunities to engage in our Emory community. Ultimately, we want everyone to get connected and get involved. During this brief training, I will overview the run of show, the incentive program, best practices, and the RAIN plan in the event that we must cancel. On your screen, you will see a chart. The chart is illustrating which categories of organizations are participating each day. This banner will be hung outside of McDonough Field and McDonough Plaza to aid incoming participants in finding organization types of interest. There will be giant flags on the field associating the categories. Your table will be placed in the categories listed above. On Sunday, club sports, recreation, and wellness organizations will take the field. Each day, we will have interactive vendors available for free giveaways, a help desk where we'll have staff answering questions, and a variety of food trucks on the Emory McDonough Plaza. On Tuesday, our political and ideology groups will be participating, SGA and executive agencies, art and media groups, and the same food trucks, help desks, and interactive giveaways. Tuesday, cultural, ethnic, and diverse organizations, spiritual, religious, faith-based, and philosophical organizations, and select university departments and programs. As always, food trucks, help desks, and interactive giveaways will be available. And finally, on Wednesday, the biggest day of the fair, our pre-professional academic organizations, fraternity and sorority chapters, and our service and philanthropic organizations will take the field. They will be laid out and oriented as seen on the screen. Please note the interactive vendor giveaways have moved to the side of the field closest to the woodpeck to allow for special needs of the vendor. To encourage student organizations to participate, we are introducing an incentive program for chartered organizations that have already re-registered and are in good standing on campus. In order to participate, you will receive one entry for each of the 4 criteria. You have watched this training. Your table is paperless or green, which supports our sustainability initiatives, and you introduce a digital way of promoting your event. Well, you are not giving out physical flyers. You will gain another entry if there are no barriers to general body membership, meaning any and all students are welcome and invited to join your organization. And then finally, you will receive an additional entry if your organization has at least one event registered on the hub by the time your activity fair day occurs. These 4 opportunities will be one entry into a random drawing for $250 to be deposited into your organization's self-generated speed type. These funds are unrestricted and can be used to advance any programming initiatives that your organization has for this upcoming semester. These funds will be deposited after September 1 when the fiscal year starts over. Again, only chartered student organizations are eligible for this Involve EU Week incentive plan. One entry or four, these are your chances to win $250 per day. So again, on Monday, all participating organizations have up to 4 chances to win. On Tuesday, you have up to 4 chances to win. On Wednesday. We will validate that you have watched this training by using your NetID credentials to log in and participate. We will be auditing our program to see what tables actually have paperless recruiting. We have asked you during registration if there are barriers to membership. And at the conclusion of the fair, we will look and see that all organizations have at least one event registered on the hub. This process will take a little bit of time, so have some patience with us, but we will be announcing the 4 winners of the $250 incentive plan after the fair. If you have not checked the weather recently, there is a hurricane brewing in the ocean. In the event that it is unsafe to convene on McDonough Field and Plaza due to rain, thundering, and lightning, the student activities tabling will be canceled. We have an optional virtual activities fair in which your organization will be able to present a quick slide or a minute overview of your organization to any students that are tuning in. The food trucks are rain or shine, and if it's raining and the fair is canceled, we encourage you to stop by the food trucks and support the vendors, as all of the food and items are free. Again, in the event that we must cancel on account of rain, each day there will be a 24-hour advance notice communicated by email to the individuals listed on your registration. And finally, best practices for a successful tabling event. These details will be attached to an email that is sent to all students participating in the activities fair. As simple as some of these acts are, these will go far in helping you recruit new members and retain your current members. For example, acknowledge everyone. When you are at the fair can be an overwhelming experience. Say hi. Acknowledge the person has walked up. Ask questions. Ask what are they interested in? Why have they stopped by? And how do they want to get involved? Treat every opportunity as a chance to network and meet the next potential member. How do you show up? And I mean that literally. Do you have t-shirts, giveaways, displays, or posters that you're proud of that you use to highlight and spotlight the organization? Bring those displays and create an atmosphere that welcomes new students to join your organization. Be social. Many of your organizations have social media accounts. Be sure that engagement is happening after the fair ends. Make sure your hub portal is up to date. You were asked this during registration. And that your social media is active. Many of our students go to social media first to find out ways to get involved and engaged on campus. This is a really great way to continue the engagement after the fair has ended. Have a plan. Don't just show up to the activity fair on your day and hope it just comes together. Members of your organization participating should have a conversation in advance to talk about what are the aims and goals and purpose for your organization being at the fair. Are you at the fair because someone told you to? Or are you at the fair because you genuinely are interested in growing your organization? Make sure you're aware of all upcoming events, applications, due dates, and opportunities for students to get involved. It starts with hi. We've all been a new student at some point in time. Do you remember what it was like, the overwhelmingness of the fair where there's 3,000 plus people on the field? everyone clamoring for your attention, it can be overwhelming, and that is one reason why we have modified the format of this fair. Be a welcoming member of the community. Remember what it was like when you were a first year student or a transfer student, and help us welcome this incoming class. If you see a student who looks lost, be a friendly smile like, hey, can I help you find something? Even if you don't know the answers, you know that there is a help desk located at the entrance of McDonough Field where dedicated staff and volunteers are able to answer any questions. And then finally, all student organizations are expected to have their events registered on the hub in advance of their events taking place. Please make sure that those events are registered. If you have deadlines, make sure they are clearly communicated, and use today or the activities fair as an opportunity to raise awareness of your organization. Encourage students to join your organization on the hub. If they have the Cork app out, ask them to join while it's in their palm of their hand. All in all, these are just 6 simple ways that you can increase the engagement and the success of your organization's participation at the fair. And last but not least, we want you all to have fun. The Student Activities Fair, now known as Involve EU Week, is one of the hallmarks of the beginning of a fall semester. It marks the beginning of a student's time in building community with our Emory community. Have fun, dance, laugh, meet new people, get free things, and eat a lot. There's tons to go around. So Student Involvement Leadership and Transitions looks forward to seeing you next week at the Student Involvement Fair. Again, if you have any questions, please email us at studentorgs@emory.edu, and we can't wait to see you there.